Hello, it's Chrissy here. I just wanted to take a bit of time and give you a quick walkthrough of Jimmy Mancini's text-to-speech sketchmaker. It's a cool video software that's just been released, and as the name implies, it makes sketch videos incorporating a text-to-speech engine. This means you can have an instant voiceover for your video without having to spend more money paying for one to be made or wait for it to arrive and then have to synchronize it with the video. It's all done for you in the one software. So first things first, this software runs on both Mac and PC, so it doesn't matter what operating your system you're on. And the software comes with both male and female voices. You can see down here in the drop down tab, we have 2 each from the US. We have 1 male UK and 3 female UK voices. There's 3 Spanish voices, and there's 14 other nationalities, so you should be able to find a voice you can work with wherever in the world you're from. Now the voices are probably the most realistic I've heard. And you also have the ability to speed up the voices if you think it's talking too slow, and you can also change the volume. I'll add some text. I'll just leave it at the default Comic Sans, and I'm going to choose a voice. Let's just go with US Gabby, and we click Add Voice.
This is to demonstrate the voice.
So it's quite a realistic voice, I thought, but if you wanted to speed it up, you can do. Let's update the voice.
This is to demonstrate the voice.
Okay, and you can also have a different voice on different slides. So I'm on the same one slide here. I'll just add some more text. And we click Add Voice.
This is the second text I'm adding.
This is to demonstrate the voice.
This is the second text I'm adding.
See, they're pretty realistic, aren't they? Now also you can change the colour of the text if you want to. You can choose to have words spoken while writing text, which is what we've just done. And you choose the fonts from the drop-down box. There's not a huge variety to choose from, but there's enough to be going on with, I think. You can have the text spoken while you draw an image. So let's add an image. Let's add the cat. I'm just going to... And let's go with US Barbara.
I love having a lazy day.
And you can also choose to have the image dragged or faded onto the stage, which is what you'll do if you're going to add a normal image that isn't going to be sketched. So we'll click on Add Images, and we'll just choose to load an external image. So you would click here if you wanted the image to be drawn. You would click here to just add a regular SVG image that is going to be dragged on or moved on or faded onto the stage. Regular images are like PNGs or JPEGs, and this is just for importing, I think, when you get a folder of images, which you might get during an upgrade if you choose to purchase that. So I'll just choose Load Regular Images, and then I'll browse to my computer and find one to bring into the stage. This is just a PNG file, and it's actually one of the characters that I'm offering as the bonus. If you were to purchase text-to-speech sketchmaker through my link, I'm going to choose US James, click on Add Voice.
Hi, I'm Dave.
See, that's pretty good. You put your comma in, you put your punctuation in, and the voice does actually try to stick to that punctuation, so it will pause where there's a comma. You can have the character brought in from the bottom, from the left, from the right, or faded in, and you can also flip the image. So there you go, he's now holding the briefcase in his other hand, which is pretty handy. You can choose to have the character just moved on with no hand.
Hi, I'm Dave.
He came up from the bottom. there was no hand. Now, talking of hands, you can actually you can change the hand, so you get a choice of these hands, these drop hands and these drawing hands. And you can also import hands if you've got some, say, from another piece of software that you want to bring into this piece of software. And one thing I wanted to say was, when you're adding a regular image like a JPEG or a PNG, this software isn't going to attempt to draw it like Explaindio or Easy Sketch Pro does. I also wanted to say, when you're choosing to add images and load animated SVG images, this means that you want them to draw, not just move on to the stage. Depending on how the SVGs that you've got, aside from what's in this software, how those SVGs that you've got already have been created, they may not actually draw that well in this software. Now, that's not to say there's something wrong with it, because even Easy Sketch Pro, which is a dedicated sketch doodle software, doesn't always draw some SVGs very well at all. So just be aware of that. It's just going to be a case of try what you've got, see if you like the way it draws it, or you're going to have to just have them brought onto the stage by fading or just in a regular manner. But I just wanted you to be aware that there are some limitations depending on where you've got your SVGs from and how they were created in the first place. But like I said, you do get quite a lot of images already included in the software anyway, and they draw perfectly well. So this is the effects tab, and these are the transitions between your slides. So you can choose to have no transitions, random transitions, or just transitioning by moving left, right, up and down. You can also set the background color. If I move it over to the next slide, I can choose a different color. Now, you can also choose a background image. So I've just imported a JPEG. The software also allows you to import music from your computer to use as a background track, and you can set the volume. And once you've done creating your video, you can have as many different new slides as you like. You've got a choice of 4 different formats to export from. All you do is, once you're finished, you click the record button and let the software do its thing, and then once it's finished, it will ask you if you want to open the folder that the video is in, and you can then preview it and check that it's all been okay. All in all, I really love text-to-speech SketchMaker because it's really good from my point of view to be able to instantly put a voice to a video without having to spend money or without having to wait a few days for a voiceover to come back from Fiverr. And then have to sync them up as well. It's all done during the video creation process, which is a huge time saver and a good money saver too. Especially when you think about, I've noticed that the people on Fiverr who make the voiceovers, a lot of them are actually decreasing the number of words that they will do for you for $5. So if you've got a decent length script, I mean something like 140, 150 words, which is probably only about a minute's worth of video, generally people are only doing like 70 words for $5 or 100 words for $5. So you have to order 2 or 3 gigs depending on how long your script is. So this can be quite a money saver too. Now, personally, I don't think you'd want to use the voices to create videos for your clients to promote their business. You'd probably want to get a proper voiceover for that. But for creating videos for like SEO purposes, for affiliate promotions, for training videos, and even just testing out your scripts while you put your videos together, this piece of software for me is a must-have, and I'm going to be using it for those purposes. I hope that's been helpful, and if you do decide to purchase through my link, I have got some bonuses for you, which are a set of male and female characters in both PNG and SVG format. Just to note, the characters don't draw in text-to-speech SketchMaker, but you can import them and use them that way on the stage instead. But they do also work in Draw, in Explaindio and Easy Sketch Pro. And there's also a bunch of whiteboard sketch drawings in PNG and SVG format, which will come in super useful no matter how you create your videos. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video, and go ahead and click the link below if you want to check out TTS SketchMaker and purchase it while it's being offered at the low price that it is. Thanks again, bye for now.